All right, guys, give it up for Valerio Frizzetti, just leaving the dock right now. Give it up, big round of applause for the under 14 boys semi-finals. 5 riders in this heat.
And here we are, Frizzetti Valerio on the water for Team Italia. Let's see what he can do this morning. All right, also about ready to pull out for his first trick. There he is, pulling out, getting set up.
What's it gonna be? Coming in, heel side, right foot forward, 180, going past the second wake there. Was it a half cab or was that regular? Now to the wake, heel side, wake to wake, getting a grab on the board. Back in on the toes, left foot forward, wake to wake this time, Valerio Frizzetti. Left foot forward, heel side approach. Now massive back roll for Valerio. Oh, putting a hand
going down.
Thought he was going to stand that one up, going very, very big past the second wake. Little hard spot to land in there, Valerio. Thought he was going to ride away from that one though.
And let's watch now on the instant replay that back roll. He went massive, lot of pop, put his hand down in the water, and then the nose of the board got stuck and went down. Unfortunately, wasn't able to ride that one out, but the boat is picking him up again and is going to take him to the second pass. It's probably not going to have time to do one more trick.
There we just see the Malibu boats, M220, getting back up to speed, but yeah, going down, 4th trick in the first pass. Not going to have enough time to do any more tricks at the end of pass number 1. Valerio just going to have to ride it out, take the turn, and come back strong. Hopefully we get to see that heel side back roll in his second pass. Under 14 boys, semi-finals going off now. We're on our 4th rider, just one more still to go on the dock. Maxime Imbach from France. 3 riders progressing to the finals tomorrow. We've only got 1 score through so far. First rider, Marley O'Toole, with the benchmark 44.78. That's what these guys are going to go out and beat. Which he had a pretty good clean run up until that skeezer he went down on. Got a really clean Tootsie Roll high-ender trick. We also saw Manfredi getting that KGB. So yeah, some big tricks going down already for under 14 boys category.
Some nice spins, some nice inverts. Yeah, they're definitely, the more we move the farther down we move into the heat, the more the intensity and the level of riding is going up. Let's see it as now Valerio, first trick, tantrum. Oh, and going down
first trick,
on that first trick of the second pass. You see it here. He did it a mile before the top of the wave. Yeah. Did not get any pop whatsoever, unfortunately, and just went straight on his back. And that, unfortunately, would be it for Valerio.
Come on, guys, give it up for Valerio Frizzetti, giving it his all out there, trying to progress through to the finals tomorrow. Unfortunately, going down a couple of times. We'll give him a big round of applause, encourage all our riders. We're going to have our Malibu boats M220 coming back to pick up our last rider from France, Maxime. He's seen what all the other guys in the heat have done. He knows what he needs to do, knows the tricks he needs to put down. Awesome conditions this morning. Out on the lake. Lago Poma really stepping it up for semi-finals day. And the finals, hopefully tomorrow, is going to be pretty similar. The wind hopefully staying in the same direction.
Yeah, the wind should stay in the same direction tomorrow, so we will be able to see live action here from shore, and it is perfect like this. All right, Malibu M220 just made his way back to the dock. They're exchanging ropes right about now.
Also, Valerio Frizzetti on the back of our rescue. Sea-Doo. You guys give it up for
Give it up for Valerio coming back into the dock. Come on, Team Italia, give it up.
So looks like he's having fun out there anyway. Got a good ride on the Sea-Doo.
Jumping off the Sea-Doo. And see that the boat is about ready to move away from the dock and bring our first rider of our last rider of heat number 1, Himbach Maxime for Team France. Come on, Team France, make some noise for Maxime.
Yeah, let's hear you, Team France. Where are you?
A few shy claps, but we need some more, we need some more. We want to see these kids pumped up and stoked and ready to rip out there on the water.
You know the rule. The lighter you are, the bigger they're going to go.
Here it is, Maxime out on the water. Here we go, Maxime Ingber, Team France. Good morning, Ricardo.
Ciao, Ricky.
Ciao, Ricky.
Maxime back. Approaching the course. Leaving the dock. We've got a good distance from the course to let the boat get up to speed. Here he goes past the big orange inflatable start gate. Switching it up. Maxime back. First trick. Roll to revert or a half cap roll. Let's wait and see. He's staying right foot forward for the moment. Coming back into the wake. Right foot forward. Heel side approach. Front side 360. Getting a lot of pop on that one. Clean handle pass. Riding away smooth. Toe side. Right foot forward. There's the Scarecrow.
Wow,
landing.
he's riding very clean, very soft, stomping all of his landing. See that tantrum.
A little bit smaller than the Scarecrow we saw before, but
Still perfectly landed. And here we go, last trick for the Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll, fist
and
pump.
fist pumping at the end of pass number 1. He's happy, he's stoked.
That's it. Here we go. Another score coming in. Manfredi Gianola, 44.33, so just 0.4 separating Marley O'Toole and Manfredi Gianola. So super tight between those two riders. Gonna keep watching for the scores from Davide
This is
and
gonna
Valerio.
be a very tight heat with scores. All the kids were riding nicely and put on some big bangers.
And we can see Maxime putting down a pretty similar pass that we saw Marley do, so might not be too much difference in the score there unless
We still have to wait for pass number 2. Here we go, back live again.
He's wrapped up.
He's wrapped up. We
You know what that
probably know.
means?
Yeah, I know what that means. We all know it. Probably gonna be the wrap KGB coming up here in just
Heel
a
side.
second. Here we go.
Wrap
Heel
KGB.
side back roll, backside 360.
Actually starting pretty far after the start gate there. We saw the big yellow inflatable boy in the background. Two side.
Taking
toe
his
side.
time, making sure that he has everything dialed in. Also nicely done, nicely executed. Toe side 540. Maybe a little short on the top of the second wave.
Yeah,
For a
backside three.
backside 360. Massive. Landed way out in the flat. Let's see what he got for his last trick.
Toe
outside
side, roll
back.
to revert.
And
Big
he
fist
is
pump,
happy.
nice done.
Big fist pump.
Stand up pass from
Here we go,
Maxime,
Team France.
Team
Make
France.
some noise for Maxime as he comes into the dock.
a nice wrap KGB. So we saw Marley do the Tootsie. We saw Manfredi do the KGB. Maxime did them both in the same run. Some nice toe side, front side 5 here on the replay. They definitely going to take that top spot.
He definitely is going to take his top spot, and he was so clean in riding that I don't even think he got this wetsuit wet. I mean, if he would have stopped completely back to the dock again, he would have probably done a dry set, fully dry set. Dry. Wetsuit is dry. The pip was still dry at the end of the run. Very executed by Maxime, putting out some very big trick out there. And now let's go straight into heat number 2. Another rider from Team Italia. Make some noise for Donati Edoardo.
We have 4 Italian riders in this heat. Eduardo first off the dock. Valerio, brother of Davide. First heat. We got Finn from Switzerland. Swiss, Swiss cheese and an Italian sandwich.
Exactly.
Noah Gualtieri, Italia, and Matteo Molinari last off the dock. We had Maxime, for sure, definitely going to take the top spot in that first heat. He'll be going out close to the end of the finals tomorrow. Let's see if we got any more scores coming in. Not yet. Still the 44s.
And the boat should be riding out of the dock just now. Here is
44s for
Eduardo getting ready.
Brady, 44.7 for Marley O'Toole, 44.33 Brady. Back. We're saying it's going to be
Probably above both
above
of them.
both of those riders, so it's all going to come down to Davide Tosti and Valerio Prezzetti. Scores coming from those two guys. As we have Eduardo Donati
They
from
should.
Italy, Heat 2.
Well,
There he
Davide
goes.
and Valerio should score for sure more than 43.33 if they want to advance. They will have to beat their teammate Manfredi. Here he goes, Valerio. Meanwhile, Eduardo, meanwhile, first trick, side 180. Back, sweet stand.
Hillside back roll, looked like a
Cab.
cab then. First trick, hillside
Exactly.
back roll, second trick.
Coming back again. Those side back roll
And,
and going down, throwing a little too fast and over rotating in the landing.
Eduardo trying to throw down. We're going to watch him on the replay. Hillside back roll coming up. Trying to bring it back to that toe side back roll. Trying to put the pressure on the rest of the guys in the heat. He's got to throw down first off the dock. Put the pressure on. He is coming in. Toe side. Takes it up. Good amplitude. Couldn't slow down his rotation. Just sitting back on the second wing. Toe side back roll. There we have some scores live for you on the screen. That's what we're looking at, 44.7 and 44.33.
Yeah, exactly. So, by the way that Maxime was able to produce out on the water, we're pretty sure that he's going to take the top spot of this heat. So, the two missing score from Davide and Valerio, they will have to be above 44.33 to make sure that one of them is in the final. That's the bubble score. Here we see. Meanwhile, Eduardo going back and trying one more trick before the end of pass number 1. And it's going to be a big old tantrum. Nicely executed. Very calm.
Yeah, nice tantrum. Finish off. First pass. Good amplitude. Good landing. Good execution for Eduardo.
Meanwhile, good morning, Nico Kaimi. Why don't you come here and say a few words with us? Nico Kaimi, come up here. Come on,
Nico
come up here.
Kaimi.
Later for open man, we want you here. Here we go, meanwhile. Eduardo coming back, pass number 2. Almost inside the course. Wait and see. Oh, look what he's doing, Paul. He's wrapping up. Let's see. Let's guess all together. What is it going to be? First trick, pass number 2. Wrapped up for a backside spin. Is it going to be the KGB?
It's going to be a KGB.
And here we are. Wrap KGB.
Wrap
that
KGB.
back roll, backside 360. Nicely done by Eduardo.
Very popular trick in the under 14 boys category. Coming back with a toe side, wing to wing after the wrapped up back roll, backside 360. Scores in Davide Tosti. We'll get to that in a little second. Backside 360 there. Eduardo going down, unfortunately, for a second time in his pass. He is not going to get picked up again by the Malibu Boats M220. Davide Tosti, 41.55. Not going above the first two riders of Marley O'Toole and Brady Janola. So currently Marley holding one of those qualification spots with his score of 44.78. From our point of view, Maxime definitely going to take the other one. So
We're
one
just
more
gonna
spot.
have to wait and see if Valerio scored more than Manfredi. So if Valerio's score will be higher than 44.33, then Valerio will have clinched the last spot in the final.
So
Are waiting to get
here we
Tosi
have
Valerio in on the water. They're switching up the rope right now.
there we have the score for Valerio Frazzetti, 8.11. That means Freddie Gianola is going to take that third qualifying spot with a 44.33. The score for Maxime Impact, we're fairly sure, is going to be higher than the 44s. He's going to be going through top spot. Marley and Freddie, congratulations for going to the finals tomorrow.
Congratulations, Manfredi. You are in the final, same finale. And Marley, also you are in the final. Congratulations.
We just had our first rider, Eduardo Donati from Italy. First rider off the dock, boys. Second semi-final. Getting ready. Brother of Davide Tosi Valerio. Just leaving the dock right now. You can see live from the boat cam. Conditions at Lago Poma, Lafayette, the Wakeboard Club, absolutely perfect today.
Yeah, this morning the weather has been very kind with us. The wind changed direction, so we are able to use course number 1, and we're able to bring the action closer here to where we're all hanging out. And hopefully for tomorrow is gonna be the same, so we're gonna have same conditions and to bring out a big party for all of you. Here we go. Meanwhile, Valerio,
Indy
first
grabbing
streak.
it. Indy grab right on the start buoy there in the background. Big orange little buoy, heel side, wake to wake. To start things off, then coming back with the switch 180, the half cab. Back on the right foot forward, heel side approach for the back roll, getting it done for Valerio Tosi, popping things around, quick stand, heel side, left foot forward, the half cab roll, just a little wobble on the landing, but riding away
A
from
little
it.
stiff on the landing, but he definitely rode away. And here we go. Frontside 180 indie grab. And he finishes off pass number 1.
It was a little cheeky, like a little fist bump. Not like
Yeah,
in
it
the
was.
air,
It
but
looked more like, oh my God, it's done. Oh, I've done it.
definitely
Shaking
happy
off a
with his
little bit of
riding.
stress. So first pass, that was the replay. Nothing much that we can say about this first few tricks. Nicely executed. Couple of 180s, couple of the one wake jump, the two wake jumps. The back roll, very nice. Maybe a little short. And we see for the other trick, it's going to be half cab roll. Was an half cab roll that almost brought him down, but he was able to ride away. A little stiff-legged in the landing, but not too bad. And then closing trick of his first pass, indie grab 180. Nicely done and nicely skied. And let's see, the boat should be almost back into the course. Yes, it is. First trick, toe side approach. Gonna be the scarecrow for Valerio. Very nicely done. Switching the board around. Second trick, approaching hillside. Tantrum. Oh, and also for him a fall, but it's gonna be the first fall, so the boat will pick him up again.
Valerio, unfortunately, going down there on the tantrum. Second trick, second pass. Gonna have time for a couple more tricks before the end of his run. Here we go, the tantrum on the replay, leaving a little bit early. We saw that from previous riders in the first heat, not getting the amplitude, not getting the rotation, just landing inside the second wake and getting swallowed up by the 220. Looking at the live view from the boat as it makes its turn on its way to get to Valerio, we can see the beautiful surroundings here. Lago Poma, La Baeta Wakeboard Club, Sicilia.
Yes.
little bit
Sky is
cloudy
a
today,
bit
but
cloudy today, but at least we get to use course number 1 and the wind is not picking up so far. Let's hope it's gonna stay like this for also the next 13 riders. Here we go, Valerio. It's about to get picked up again by the boat. Let's see.
go back to the boat.
Let's check out the
We
boat
can see the
action.
riding. Now going.
One trick. It was probably side 180.
Hillside again for that tantrum. Valerio going down for a second time on the same trick. Just not getting that height, not waiting to the top of the wake on the Malibu boats. M220. It's a big
Let's see
mountain
it.
you got to climb.
Yeah, let's watch it here in the instant replay, leaving
Yeah.
a mile before the top of the wake
Already
for
dropped
that
his,
Tranto. Already dropped his shoulder down and unfortunately not getting pop whatsoever.
dropping that backhand too early, way before the wake, not getting the amplitude. Malibu M220 returning to the dock. Next rider, the Swiss cheese, Finn Merseman from Switzerland. Where are you, Team Switzerland?
Let's make some noise for Finn. Team Switzerland, come on, come on. Be loud, make it loud.
Oh, where's the cowbells? Nobody bring the cowbells to the event.
They're probably saving it for tomorrow's final.
Probably for the finals. We got one Swiss rider out next. And 2 more Italians coming off the dock. Noah Gualtieri, Matteo Molinari to finish off the under 14 boys semi-finals. We're going to refuel the boat. And then we're going to go to the open men's semi-finals. Same format, 2 heats of 5 riders. 3 advancing to the finals tomorrow.
Yes, yes, yes. And with these remaining 3 boys and 10 open men, we're gonna have all the running order done for tomorrow's final. And here it is. Finn about ready to get out. He looks pumped.
And as Finn gets on the water, give a big round of applause for Valerio Tossi coming back to the dock. Team Italy. Valerio, give it up. And here we go, coming in from the first heat, the live scoring. Maxime, as we thought, taking the top spot, 55.44. So that concludes the results for the first heat. Maxime Imbach taking that first spot. Then Marley O'Toole, and then Manfredi Gianola. 3 guys progressing to the finals tomorrow. Congratulations.
Congratulations, and half of the final running order has been filled. And let's see what Finn can perform now out here at Club Nautico La Bayetta. Conditions are perfect. Pulling out wide for his first trick. What is it gonna be? Tail grab, very nicely done. Good amplitude on that one. Switching the board around. Coming in, switch for that half cap. Spin with a little indie grab as well. Third trick, still heel side approach for a
There's
tantrum.
that tantrum again, taking down Finn from Switzerland on the tantrum. We're going to show it on the replay. There's the tail grab, getting good amplitude on these first couple of tricks. Popping the board around. Left foot forward, heel side approach, switch stance. There's the half cab 180, no problem with that. Riding away smooth. Let's see here the tantrum. Coming in hard on the heels. Takes it up, just doesn't take it across the wake enough. Again, landing on top of that M220 wake. Going down for Finn from Switzerland. Let's hear you, Switzerland. Support Finn. Still got time in his first pass. Going down third trick. Might squeeze one in right before the end. And then he's still got all
He
pass
should be
number
able.
2.
He should be able. It
Another
looks.
5 tricks on the way back again.
Yeah, he should be able to squeeze one more trick inside. It looks like he has a lot of distance between where he fell and the end of the course. But for the people here with us, guys, please remember to purchase your final banquet ticket by tomorrow at lunchtime. So please, everybody, all teams that would like to be on the final banquet, please go and purchase your ticket in the office today. And here it is, Finn, last trick, 180. Oh no, going down on a hillside 180. Unfortunately, second fall for Finn. He's not gonna get picked back up. Landed with the legs completely straight and couldn't ride away. That's too bad for him. Not being
Unfortunate.
able. Very unfortunately, he's not going to be able to show us what he had in store for us in pass number 2.
Oh, really unfortunate there for Finn from Switzerland. Let's give it up for Finn out there, giving it his all at the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships 2023. Coming back to the dock to pick up Noah Gualtieri from Italy. We have our first score in from 2 scores from this heat. Eduardo Donati 26.00, Valerio Tossi 22.6. Those are the first 2 scores from the heat, waiting for Finn's score, who is just out on the water, unfortunately taking 2 falls in the first pass.
Yeah,
so
2 falls in the first pass, which means he only has
3 tricks.
2 tricks.
Went down on
2
the 3rd
tricks.
trick. Yeah,
He went
2
down
tricks.
because he has that double wake jump with the tail grab, that half cab, and that's it.
Yeah, fell on the tantrum, fell on a 180, so just 2 tricks to score for the judges. Probably not going to advance ahead of Valerio and Eduardo. So just waiting for Noah and Matteo Molinari coming up on the dock.
Yeah, and as we wait for the Malibu M220 to make his way back, our rescue Cedo already brought Finn back to the dock. Let's give him some noise. Let's give him some love. Thank you, Finn, for being here with us.
Give it up for Finn from Switzerland coming back to the dock. Just 2 more riders to go in the under 14 boys semi-finals. We have second heat underway right now. 5 riders, 3 progressing to the final tomorrow. Then we have a refuel stop. We're going to get the open men out on the water. Semi-finals as well. 2 heats of 5. First off the dock, Travis Beaton from Great Britain, Stefano Comolo from Italy, Tino Ulsberger from Germany, Maxime Cadu from France, and Nico Juric last off the dock in heat number 1, open men's semi-finals. Same format, 3 of those riders progressing to the finals on Saturday.
And Team Italy, we hear you getting loud for Gualtieri Noah, il nonno, il vecchio. Let's give it up for Noah, our next rider. Decides to jump in the water to cool down a bit before his run. Here he is.
Dunks the head.
Dunks the head. Here he is out of the water. He looks pumped. He looks ready to ride. Here he is.
Yeah, having some fun on that inside out wake, popping it around. Getting a feel for the water, getting a feel today. All in and popping about, pulling some wheelies out there as he approaches the start of the course. We'll be getting there.
Should
Getting
be
enough
almost
space,
there.
Enough space for the M220 just to get up to speed, get the wake set, drop that wedge, and juice up our wake for our riders. Noah Gualtieri, first trick, coming in hot, heel side, front side, 180 with the nose grab, smooth riding.
Solid grab for Noah. Second trick, coming back, switch stand.
Boom,
Throw
heel side,
back
back roll. Maybe it was a
Half cab,
first
followed
trick.
by a back roll on his preferred foot, preferred stance. Here it is. Scarecrow. Oh, almost going down, but pulling through.
Little
Nicely
sketchy.
done. Little sketchy, but still going. Third trick of the pass. What is it gonna be? Front side 360. Very nicely done. Clean, good amplitude.
Gonna get time for one more trick. First
Definitely
pass.
does. He definitely does. Coming in.
Switch
Cap.
stance, front side 360.
Yeah, cap 360. Very nicely done. He looks happy. Let's watch him again in that instant replay. Starting off with a half cap, with a nose grab. Very nicely done. Solid grab. Second trick. Going into back roll. Big back roll for Noah. Very nicely executed.
Just watching the replay for Noah Gualtieri. Score coming in for Finn from Switzerland at 6.11. Unfortunately, as we said, only having 2 tricks that the judges can score in that first pass is 6.11 for Finn. Not sitting That means that Eduardo Donati, first rider of the dock with the 26, has got that first qualification spot directly to the finals tomorrow. Congratulations, Eduardo. Waiting now for Noah Gualtieri's second pass. And then the last rider of the dock, Matteo Molinari. Still a couple of
Very
places
nice,
in that
very
final
nice
for
that
grabs.
run for Noah, pass number 1. Here we see Noah coming in for his first trick in pass number 2. One-handed approach, that Massi Pifaretti style, toe side back roll.
We just see the sun starting to push through the clouds.
Noah comes in, second trick, a big tantrum, a little sketchy in the landing, but not too bad.
We hear Team
We
Italia
hear Team
starting
Italia
to go nuts.
starting to go nuts. They're pumping Noah up. There it is.
The chromo for Noah Gualtieri.
That was
An
elephant. That was
It
elephant.
definitely looked like he went
It
round.
looked like he went around, but I don't think he did.
Backside 360. Noah
Wow,
Gualtieri.
Noah ripping it out there. He's going. Maybe let's see if he has space for one more trick. Let's see him. A front toe side, front side 180 to finish off his second pass. Both stand-up passes. Let's watch here that instant replay. If it was a chromo or if it was an elephant.
I just
Let's
lost
watch
him in
it.
the sun. He was like a little silhouette, and I thought maybe he went all the way around. He got the chromo, but there we go. Have Team
There he
Italy
is.
going nuts on the dock,
There he is.
cheering on their boy Noah Gualtieri coming back
Tantrum.
to the dock.
Let's watch
There's the
this in the
tantrum.
instant replay. Just got done with the tantrum. Pulled out and made sure everything was correct. Made sure to do a nice cut going into the wake. Here he is, cutting in, toe side, going around. It was a chromo. It was a chromo with a very late handle pass.
Drop the mic.
Wow, 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 wow. Very nice, very nice. Congratulations, Noah, for your run. Let's bring it up once again for Noah Gualtieri. Come on, Team Italia, make some noise.
Not only Noah Gualtieri laying down in that run, but we have another rider coming off the dock, Matteo Molinari. So Team Italy, let's get loud for both of your riders. Super excited to see Matteo Molinari on the water right now. We can be certain that Noah Gualtieri is going to take one of those spots in the final after that run. The Crow Mobe in the middle of his second pass. All right, Matteo Molinari, first trick, Indy Tantrum. Look at that style, getting that solid grab. Clean landing, back in hard on the toes. Tootsie roll for Matteo Molinari. Really stepping it up in the semi-finals here. Switching back to the backside 360. Late melon grab on the back of the board for Matteo. Team Italy on the water, single hand. Toe side back roll to revert. Really styled that one out.
Massive,
Everyone coming.
massive.
Massey style single hand. Here's switch stance, Scarecrow. Fifth trick already. Is he going to get one more trick in his first pass? Here it is. Just a front side 180, actually casing the top of the second wake there a little bit for Matteo.
Very nice pass for Matteo. Let's watch him again in the instant replay. Starting things off with a big Indy Tantrum. Super smooth landing. Going into that Tootsie Roll. Very nicely done. Big
Little bit in the
landed out
flats
in
right
the
there.
flat. Switching the board around for that backside 360 late melon grab.
Big backside 360 as well. Single hand. Toe side back roll. Brings the late front side 180 into that toe side back roll to revert.
Very nicely done, executed.
Going back to the boat view, we missed the first trick there of the second pass. All we can see is the handle being dragged. So unfortunately missing that first trick of the second pass for Matteo Molinari, but going down. Alright, we can see the Malibu boats M220 getting back to Matteo Molinari. Getting back up to speed, wrapping up Matteo Molinari. I think that's going to be another wrap KGB coming up for the under 14 boys. This is the last rider, under 14 boys semi-finals. Then we're going to get the open men out on the water after a refuel. Here we go, Matteo wrapped up heel side. KGB, a little bit lower than he would have wanted, but riding away from the KGB. Switch stance, whirly bird. There we go, Matteo Molinari, switch stance, whirly bird. Going double back roll and a big fall for Matteo Molinari.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's see that wrap KGB for Matteo. Maybe a little lower than what he expected and what he wanted. Followed by a beautifully executed switch stand, whirly bird. The tantra with the backside 360 ole. And going back again to see a double back roll up 10 by this.
Ooh,
by
he just left the nose of the board, pointing down there, dug it into the trough of the wake, past the top of the second wake. We got a score in from Noah Gualtieri, 46.44, so currently in the lead and in a qualification spot for the finals. Eduardo Donati still in a qualification spot there as well. The score still to come from Matteo Molinari, but with the likes of the Rap KGB and the Tootsie Roll, definitely going to progress through
and
to
the
the
switch
finals.
whirly.
Switch whirly bird as well.
Yeah, it's definitely, it is most likely to progress to the final. We're just going to wait for his score. Meanwhile, on the dock, we're having a little break for refueling before we take you in for heat number 1 for open men for the semi-finals for the European Championship 2023 here in La Bayetta, Sicily. we are about ready to start again the competition.
Oh yeah, we're getting ready to start again. Open men's semifinals coming up. 10 riders, 2 heats of 5, 3 riders from each heat progressing to the semifinals. We just see on the live stream. Just see on the live stream.
Here we go. We're live again. Back again. The boat is doing the phantom pass, the simulation pass, and we see there on the dock our first rider ready.
Travis Beaton from Great Britain getting ready on the dock, getting his rope prepared, getting his board.
Orders. Got it.
The Malibu boats just left the dock. M220 making its test pass. We refueled, we changed the judges and the driver in the boat. So we're going to make sure the wake's perfect on both sides for all the athletes coming up. Open men's, 10 riders, 2 heats. Top 3 going through to the next round. Just coming in with the scores from the previous heat of the under 14 boys. As we thought, Matteo Molinari taking the top spot, 58.67. Then we have Noah Gualtieri, 46.44, and Eduardo with the 26. 3 riders in the under 14 boys. Heat 2 progressing to finals tomorrow.
So probably Matteo with that score of 58.67 will be our top seed going into finals. And that means that he will start last off the dock tomorrow morning.
Coming up, open men. Heat 1, Travis Beaton, ready on the dock. Stefano Camolo, Team Italy. Tino Ulsberger from Germany. Maxime Cadu from France. Nico Juric from Austria. First 5 riders in the first heat. 3 guys going through to the finals tomorrow. It's going to go down.
It's all or nothing, no more LCQs after this, so you gotta put out a big run. You gotta be able to put on the board a big score to make sure that you guarantee a spot in tomorrow's final.
Here we got Stefano, you can see on the dock there, got the headphones on, doing some handle passes, doing some dancing, got some dance moves.
Behind Stefano, Italian coach Pierluigi Mazzia. Ciao PG.
Ciao PG.
Forza Italia.
We are nearly back to the dock with our Malibu Boats M220 official towboat of the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships 2023 here at Lago Como La Valletta Wakeboard Club. Thank you so much to the organizers, Manfredi, Napoli, here at La Valletta, and your staff,
also
your
a
club.
finalist tomorrow.
Also finalist in the over 40 men's final.
Gonna be in the final. Manfredi Napoli, organizer. Thank you to all of the staff of La Valletta. Grazie ragazzi dello staff. Un applauso ai ragazzi dello staff. Let's bring it up for the staff of La Valletta. And here we are. The boat is at the dock and about to pick up our first rider to get the party started for the semi-finals of the Open Men Top Division. Travis, first rider who's going to be out on the water.
All right, we got the rope hooked up to the Malibu boats. M220, Travis just leaving the dock.
Yes, yes, yes. We are almost ready. Boat is picking up speed. It's on the way.
All right, Travis coming through the LCQs yesterday in the challenging conditions. He's so happy to see some flat water today, protected on course number 1, the preferred course closer to the Wakeboard Club where we can see all the action out in front of us. We're currently live from the boat. starting things off with like a roast beef glide, getting the ground between the legs on the back edge of the board. Toe side for the Tootsie Roll, toe side front roll, backside 180, handle passing it. There's the handle pass, KGB.
Oh, going down on that KGB.
He struggled with that yesterday in the LCQ as well. Nearly went down on it, but managed to muscle his way out. This time, unfortunately, not being able to hang on. We'll see that on the replay as we get Travis coming in for his second trick, the Tootsie Roll, which he stomped. No problem with that one. Maybe a little hand drag. Here we see coming in for the KGB. He's choosing to handle pass this one. Loses a bit of tension on the way down.
It was a very late 180 coming down. Looked like it looked like he wanted to stop at a roll to blind, but at the last second pull it around to a full KGB, and unfortunately going down. But the boat is already picking him up again for pass number 2.
Going down on the third trick in his first pass means he should get one more trick before the end of the pass, and then he's still got 4 or 5 more tricks to do in his second pass. So let's hear it for Travis Beaton out on the water. Where are you, Team GB?
Make some noise for Travis, Team GB. Let's switch it up to our live view from the boat so we can see. Should be almost ready. Here we are. Is out on the water again, Travis. Let's see if he has enough space to perform one more trick in this first pass. It looks like he does. He's pulling out wide.
Is he going straight back for that KGB? No, going tantrum with a big tail grab on it, poking that one out to finish off his first pass.
Let's watch that instant replay of that tantrum, getting a late tail grab, poking the front knee out for a little added style point. And here we go.
Just out, making the turn, getting his head straight, getting his game plan on for the second pass. Travis Beaton, first rider, Open Men's semi-finals, Heat 1. Next up, getting ready on the dock, Stefano Comolo from Italy.
Let's see. We are going to welcome Stefano onto the tournament course. Let's see what
Travis getting
wrapped up for a frontside spin. Let's see what he has in store for us. A frontside 540 grab. Very nice.
Frontside 5. Coming back in. Toe side for the Pete Rose. That was the money maker for him in the LCQ, and going down this time on the Pete Rose. Yesterday, that was the trick that got him through the LCQs to the semi-finals today. Unfortunately, just going down, going a little bit big, overcooking this one. We see it on the replay. Taking it up, getting the grab on the nose of the board, straight legs on the landing, trying to stop that rotation. Landing too much on the heels, needed to get out over the toes. Our M220 Malibu boats coming back to the dock to collect our next rider, Stefano Comolo from Italy. And we'll just keep an eye on the live scores to see Travis's score coming through as we progress through this first heat of semi-finals.
And the boat is almost at the dock, getting ready to pick up Stefano. Is there, is ready. The board is already strapped to his feet. Come on, Team Italia, make some noise for Stefano. We got DJ Mattia Del Fiandra pumping Stefano up with the music that he loves. Yup. Yesterday was the first rider of the tournament that attempted a double flip. I tried a double back row, but unfortunately going down, and he had another little hiccup on cab 9. But he's focused, he's pumped. He told me earlier that he couldn't wait to ride today, that the condition looked much better than yesterday, and he was pumped to ride in this condition. But that Malibu M220. There is Stefano warming it up a bit. Both getting in direction of the course. Pulling the throttle down, wedge down, and the wake is shaped and perfect. Here it is.
All right, I wonder are we going to see that double back roll attempt again today? Maybe stomping that cab 9. Let's see Stefano coming in now for the Chromo 540. Skeezer 5, switch stance.
Stefano. Yeah, well, switch stance for him.
But making it look like it was normal stance. Too easy for Stefano. Heel side, front side, 540. Taking a little bit off axis for the cab 5. Now back in for the KGB. Left foot forward, heel side approach this time. Stefano Comolo building that special meter. Back mob. Getting like a seatbelt grab on the nose of the board. The back roll, front side, 360. Front flip to fakie.
To finish off run number 1.
Nice, clean, stand-up pass. Run number 1 there for Stefano. We see the Skeezer 540 first trick.
Let's watch it here in the instant replay. Cap 5, probably looking for a cap 7, but having a little issues on the execution of that trick. Coming back around for his third trick of the pass. There's a big KGB. Followed by that seatbelt back mob, switch back mob, and let's catch up live again with the boat. Let's see Stefano for his first trick coming in. Double back roll, going down again. Going down on the double half cab roll. Let's watch it again. This is pass number 1.
Just watching the first pass replay for Stefano Comolo, dropping out of that massive KGB handle pass. Unfortunately going down on the double cab roll, mute cab roll. There we see that switch stance back mob. It's all right for Stefano. He went down first trick, second pass, which means he's got plenty of time to try that double half cab roll again.
He went down second trick, I believe.
All right, score in for Travis Beaton, 16.56. That's where it's gone. Unfortunately, taking a couple of falls in his pass.
And we're gonna go back to live action from the boat to see what is Stefano gonna do for the finish of his pass.
Starting things off toe side, it looks like.
Be the blind Pete Rose. Yes, it is.
Just a back roll to blind. Toe side back roll to blind. Now switching it back to the heel side approach. Left foot forward. Moby Dick getting the late nose grab on the board. Is that going to finish it out for Stefano?
And that would make it for Stefano's run. Let's watch this couple of tricks. The back roll, toe side back roll to blind to open things up. Followed by a massive Moby Dick with the nose grab. There he is, already getting the grab, holding it all the way around.
Getting the handle pass first, then putting the grab on the board. Give it up for Stefano Comolo as he makes his way back to the dock. Team Italy, give a big cheer for Stefano Comolo putting it down. Men's semi-finals.
Give it up, give it up, give it up for Stefano, guys.
3 riders.
Welcome our third rider of the final of this semi-final from Team Germany, Tino Ulsberg. Come on, Team Germany. Let's hear some noise. Let's cheer Tino up. Come on, come on, come on. Let's hear it.
Stefano Comolo putting down a really nice run there. Should progress ahead of Travis Beaton's score of 16.56. Let's see what Tino's got just leaving the dock right now. Third rider of the heat, Maxime Cadu from France.
We got our bird eye view going on live now. Let's see if we can make it work for the remaining of the day. Nuno's confident, Nuno's confident.
All right, Tino Ulsberger from the drone view now. Let's see what we got. We can see the start gate approaching, switching it up, right foot forward, heel side approach to the wake. Here he comes, first trick, Moby Dick for Tino Ulsberger, giving a speed adjustment to the boat, thumbs up. He cased the top of that second wake, wants to go a little bit faster. Left foot forward, heel side now. Mute grab, half cab roll. Now wrapped up for a backside spin. There's the wrap, KGB getting the nose grab, holding it all the way around, adding that style factor. Now toe side, right foot forward, Tootsie roll for Tino Ulsberger. Still got plenty of time, that yellow finish gate in the distance. Switching it up to the right foot forward stance for Tino, heel side, front side. 540, just got a little bit of a delay on the drone. At the
It
end.
might have been a 9, who knows?
I know Tino normally drops a heel side, front side 720 in there. I'm guessing taking off a 180 off it to a heel side 5. Got Stefano's score 64.11 for Stefano Comolo from Italy for his semifinals run. Just watching the replay for Tino Ulsberger. So Stefano currently in the lead of the heat. Tino out on the water right now. We're just catching up on his replay. There's the nose grab, KGB.
Nicely done. Held that grab for very, very long. Going into the Tootsie roll. A little sketchy landing.
Second pass coming at you from the boat camera. Toe side for the first trick. Chromo, not sure if he got the nose grab on the board there, reaching for it. Cased the top of the second wake, didn't get a lot of amplitude for Tino.
Here we are, inside approach.
Backside, 720
for Tino, very nicely done.
Wrapped up again, toe side, backside spin coming. Toe side, backside 360, again holding that board, holding the grab all the way around. Nice riding now from Tino. There's back roll, getting the stalefish grab. Wanted to go to blind right there. He's got time for one more trick. Toe side. Toe side, front side, 720. Boom for
Boom.
Tino Ulsberger.
He looks happy. He
Fist
looks
pump.
stoked. He's
Yes,
fist
there it
pumping
is.
it. Yeah, Team Germany.
Go on, give it up for Tino
Give it up for
Ulsberger.
Tino as he comes into the dock. Come on, make some noise, Team Germany.
Stand up, run, no falls for Tino Ulsberger. Two 720s, the heel side, backside 7, and the toe side, front side 720, just to finish things off, as well as big tricks like the KGB, the Moby Dick. Tino Ulsberger having a really, really good run right there.
Yeah, let's watch the instant replay. Meanwhile, the boat is switching up rider. Next rider is going to be Cadu Maxime from Team France. Here it is. Tino approaching, wrapped up, toe side position, toe side, backside 360, holding that grab for very, very long. And again, coming back, heel side for that back roll. He wanted, probably was looking for a roll to blind. Stopping it at back roll. And here it is, the toe side, off axis 720.
Going really off axis on that toe side 7.
There it is.
Here we have Maxime from France just leaving the dock On the shore camera, we see Nico Juric just getting warmed up on the dock there. Now back to the boat view. We got only 2 more riders in this heat. Tino Ulsberger throwing down, definitely going to be up there on the scores. We see how it compares to Stefano Comolo, just out ahead of him. Stefano going out with the Skeezer 5 and some other big tricks. Toe side back roll to blind. Tino had the 720s, so let's see how it compares.
Let's see how they compare. Let's watch Maxime now coming in for his first trick. Gonna be hillside approach.
Moby Dick.
Dick. Very nicely done, landed clean. Second trick, toe side approach.
Big Tootsie.
Big Tootsie landing way out in the flat.
Floats that one around for the Tootsie. Back in, right foot forward, hillside handle pass KGB. For Maxime. Now we're going toe side, front side, 720.
Wow.
Some really
Clean,
nice
smoothly,
riding.
Very nice riding so far by Maxime.
Switch
Switch
stance.
toe sides.
Skeezer lands on
Skeezer.
top of the second wake, but rides away strong in that blind position. One more trick. Bat wing to finish it off for Maxime. Nice first pass.
Nice first pass. Let's watch here the instant replay. Big Moby to start things off. Second trick. Nice toe side 7. Then we see the trick that he had a little trouble on, the Skeezer landing on top of the second waves by riding it out and then going back to a nice big bat wing to finish things off in pass number 1. Let's see him here, pass number 2. Slim chance, it looked like slim chance.
The front flip, front side 360, slim chance for Maxime. There's the Pete Rose, gets a solid grab on a toe side back roll, front side 360, stomps that one. The trick that took down Travis Beaton, the first rider off the dock. Now front side 540 for Maxime Cadou, Team France. Let's hear you as he comes towards the end of his pass. Nose grab, Chromo now. We saw the Skeezer in the first pass. Chromo with the nose grab. Backside 540. Oh, just going down, sitting down, and going down
That
too late
backside
in the
5
run.
was massive. Here we go, instant replay, the slim chance. Front flip, front side 360. Going back. Into that.
Boom.
Boom, Pete Rose, very solid grab. Also on that trick.
We have the score in for Tino Ulsberger, 55.89 to coming in, currently sitting in second place. That means that Stefano Comolo qualified for the finals tomorrow.
Congratulations, Stefano. You have guaranteed a spot in the final.
And we see Maxime's backside 540 here, going big,
Going
had
massive.
the handle.
Going way too big for what he can chew on. And going down. And we'll see now the boat switching it up from Maxime. We're gonna go straight into Juris Nico from Team Austria. Come on, Team Austria, bring it up for Nico. And also Team France, bring it up for Maxime as he comes back into the dock.
Here we go, last rider, Nico Juric, Austria. Last rider of the first heat of the Open Men's. Only 3 riders progressing to the finals tomorrow.
Here we are. Nico is about to enter the course.
All right,
Here we
Nico Juric,
First trick.
Whirly bird.
bird. A little short, casing a little bit the second wake. Second trick for Batwing to blind for
Yeah.
Nico. Very nicely done.
Just dropping into that backside 180 on the way down from the Batwing. Now handle passing KGB for Nico Juric. Team Austria on the water. Last rider, heat 1. Nose grab, chromo. A little wobble on the landing, a little straight-legged, but Nico just riding it out, making sure he's taking his time. Last trick, backside 720.
Oh, and going
we saw
down.
Saw that from Tino Ulsberger. Thought he was going to stick it to backside 5. Went for the backside 720. Nico Juric, last trick, first pass.
Yeah, being last one out of the dock for this seat. He knows already what the trick he has to put down to make sure that he will guarantee himself in a spot in the final, because he will.
Here we go, watching the replay for Nico Juric. We just saw the bowing to blind. There's that lovely nose grab chromo. Nice through the air, just a little wobble on the landing. And now here's the heel side, backside spin. Goes for the 720. Not sure if he had the handle after the 540, but just not making the full rotation. Joining a little bit the drone camera right now as we circle Nico with the Malibu Boats M220, ready to pick him up for his second pass.
And is almost up above the water. Nico is almost ready to be brought back for his second pass. He will probably not have space to perform one more trick. Let's see if he will. Once the boat gets up to speed. There it is. He's out of the water.
He's edging out on the heels. Looks like he's just gonna pop an ollie over that yellow inflatable start gate. No time to do any more tricks.
No time. So we're gonna have to wait for the boat to turn around and bring him back in for pass number 2. He's the last rider in the water. Meanwhile, scores have not been updated. We have Stefano guaranteed a spot in the final with a score of 64.11. And we're still waiting for the score of Maxime and Nico that is yet to do his second pass. The boat should be about done with the turn. So in just a few seconds, we're gonna bring the action back from the boat. All right, let's see.
All right, here's Nico coming back into the course, out on the toe side. How is he gonna start? Indy glide to start things off, second pass. Popping the board back around, heel side approach. Cab 5, going for the cab 7, I think.
Going for cab 7 as
Nico
well,
Juric
as
going
well,
down.
and going down.
The backside 7 in the first pass, the cab frontside 7 in the second pass, taking Nico down. Here it is, popping it round to the left foot forward stance, coming in. Thought he was going cab 5, goes for the extra handle pass, the extra 180-degree rotation.
And it goes down,
Nico going down.
unfortunately. Well, with Nico going down so early in pass number 2, we can safely say that probably, Tino, you have guaranteed yourself a spot in the final with a 55.89, because I don't think that Nico outscored you.
I don't think so, not with Tino's backside 7 and heel and toe side frontside 7, as well as the KGB, the Moby Dick, the Tootsie Roll. Tino had a lot of tricks.
Exactly.
And a lot
Tino
of
had a lot
tricks.
of tricks, a lot of high-end tricks. So Tino, congratulations, you're in the final.
And I think also probably Maxime Cadu as well from France, putting in a solid pass. I think those 3 riders, Stefano, Tino, Maxime, will be going through to the finals. But we'll see what happens when the scores come through for the judges. That was heat number 1, Open Men's semi-finals finished. We are now moving on straight to Open Men's heat number 2. Patrick Benzidan, French rider, first off the dock. Martin Druil from Spain, second rider. Vanley Fendrick from Germany. And then finishing off with back-to-back Italian riders, Filippo Chiarelli and then Massimiliano Pifaretti is going to be coming last off the dock. Again, same format, 3 riders from these 5 in the semi-finals will be progressing to the finals tomorrow. We've got a discussion happening on the dock, waiting for the handle to be thrown for Patrick, our first rider from Team France. Let's hear you, Team France. Let's get some support for Patrick on the dock.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise, Team France.
We just see our Malibu boats, M220, drifting into the shot. Maybe the judges just having a little discussion about the scoring in the first heat. But we will have the second heat with you really shortly. We can see some of the riders there. Patrick, Benzidan, ready to go. Martin giving us some moves on the dock. Yeah, Martin. So we'll take this opportunity of a little break just to thank our sponsors for the event. Malibu Towboats, of course, bringing the Malibu M220 towboat, providing a big wake for all our riders so that they can perform the best of their abilities.
Centro Ottico di Palermo, Pisciotta, Cantine Brugnano di Partiniquo e Liquid Force Italia. Grazie per il vostro supporto.
Thank you to the support of IWWF as well, bringing the team here, the judging team, the calculating team, the drivers for the event. Also thank you, of course, Manfredi Napoli, organizer. Thank you to you, thank you to your team here, La Baeta Wakeboard Club.
Thank you, Frazzo.
Thank you, putting in so much effort over the last just over a month to plan this event. Unfortunately,
a little over a month to plan a European. What a champion, what a champion.
We were meant to be in a different location. Unfortunately, due to circumstances out of our control, we couldn't have it in Belgium. Hopefully we get to go there soon for the next European Championships, maybe.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But meanwhile, in La Bayetta is a never-ending summer.
We got DJ Matty on the decks, picking up the vibe here. Semi-finals day. We're nearly finished for today. Only 5 more riders to go. Make sure you stay with us on the live stream.
Follow us, follow us, follow us on the live stream. Here the atmosphere is getting tense as we progress to heat number 2 of the semi-finals for open men. We're just waiting for the towboat, official towboat, to pick up the first rider. We don't know what's going on exactly. As soon as we hear something, we will let you know. The judges are just making sure that they have everything figured out.
Yeah, just comparing all the tricks from all the riders. Maybe there's 2 that are super tight. Gonna go through all their tricks. Who put a grab here? Who held the grab longer? Did he do that trick wrap? Was it handle pass? Did he land blind? Did he land clean? Did he put a hand in the water?
Of course, they have to see it. They
all
have
the
to
little
be
details.
very, very detail-oriented to be a wakeboard judge. You have to make sure that you note down anything that you see while the athletes are riding. So when, in case there is a tight situation, you have as much information as possible to make the best decision possible to keep this sport fair to all the athletes.
Yeah, who is landing in the flats, who is landing on top of the second wake.
And also, how did he land on the flat? Did he land on the flat that it looked like it was about to explode, or did he land in a flat like it was landing on the downside of the wake? That also makes a big difference.
Just
Here
got a
we
score
go.
through for Maxime Cadu, the 59.56. So going above Tino Ulsberger, just below Stefano Comolo. Stefano still leading the heat. Maxime in second place at the moment. We think Tino Ulsberger still going to progress to the final because Nico Juric unfortunately didn't put down his best run today.
Yes. And we see that we are live back from the boat, picking up Patrick from France, our first rider in this same second heat of the semifinals at the 2023 E&A Wakeboard Boat Championship powered by Malibu. Here we are, Patrick, live from the water. Let's see what he can perform.
From France. Here we go, cutting out heel side. Patrick popping that board around. Right foot forward, heel side approach. Big KGB handle pass, first trick. Back in on the toes. Bad wing to blind. Oh, he left that one super late. Looked like he struggled to get that handle pass, but he had enough time just to drop out of it. Now switch stance, toe side, switch stance, toe side, front side, 720. Not going off axis at all, staying upright. Now we're back, right foot forward, toe side, front side 5. Maybe he wanted to go back to back, 720s right there.
Yep.
For Patrick, one more trick.
One more trick for Patrick.
Oh, going for a scarecrow, switch scarecrow. Think he probably wanted to go for a 540 or at least a skeezer. And there's a nuclear toe side back roll to finish off the first pass. A couple of things that Patrick probably wanted to add a 180 onto in that first pass.
Yeah, it was probably going for back-to-back toe side 7, and the trick after was supposed to be probably a skeezer or a skeezer 540, but he had to stop at scarecrow.
Yeah, we'll see on the replay now. There's the toe side 70 stuck for Patrick. That was from the left foot forward side. And now right foot forward to the wake. Just a toe side, front side 540. Maybe he wanted to go for back-to-back 7s. Now coming in the switch stance. Gets the hands too high up over the head. Didn't have the tension for the skeezer. Back live from the boat.
From the boat. Let's see what Patrick is gonna do.
Moby Dick. There's the score from Nico Juric. We'll get to that after Patrick's run. Toe side now, Tootsie Roll. Going so big, but not being able to stick the landing for Patrick.
And so he doesn't look happy. But let's watch him here. First trick, instant replay. Moby Dick. Nicely done. Landed clean on the downside of the second wake. Cutting back in for that Tootsie Roll.
Goes huge, lands a little bit past the second wake. Hard landing, definitely not happy. It's a trick he knows he can do. He knows he can land that.
Yeah, he definitely didn't look happy. He knows that he's gonna have to put up his best score if he wants to advance through the final.
Yeah, so we get back to that score for Nico Juric from Austria, 32.44, so not enough to progress through to the finals. Like we said, Stefano Comolo, 64, taking the lead. Maxime Cadu from France, 59, and then Tino Ulsberger from Germany taking that third qualification spot. Congratulations, guys, going to the finals tomorrow. Rest up, ready to ride hard tomorrow. We're going to be back on the water real soon with Patrick Benzidan from France, our first rider, Open Men's Heat number 2. Semi-finals day.
Semi-finals, yeah. Patrick fell on his second trick, so he's probably going to have time to put at least 1 or maybe 2 more tricks. Let's see what he will be doing. The boat is about to pick him up. There he is, out of the water. Let's wait for that Malibu M220 towboat to get into speed. Drop the wedge down to shape up that wake. Here it is, Patrick pulling out wide. Toe side approach or maybe switch stand. Toe side approach. Oh, beautiful skeezer. And
yeah, the switch stance chromo dropping out of it. That's they only had time for one more trick.
Only had time for one trick. It doesn't look too happy, but good effort by Patrick. So as it comes into the dock, Team France, let's make some noise for Patrick Benzidan.
Give it up for Patrick.
Give it up.
Next rider ready on the dock, Martin, Team Spain.
Bring it up for Martin, Team Spain.
All right, we can see from the shore camera Martin Druil from Spain just taking off the dock, playing about, going some inside out 180s, tick-tocking about, getting a feel for the board, on his way to his semi-finals run. He's going to put it down right now. Martin, the second rider in the second heat. Just saw Patrick going out there and riding, so he knows he's got to put down.
He knows what the level of the other riders are, so he probably knows already what he needs to do to make sure that he guarantees himself a spot into tomorrow's final.
Yeah, he sees the names on the sheet after him. Vanley Fendrick from Germany, Pippo Chiarelli from Italy, and Massimiliano. It's not going to be an easy heat for sure.
Not going to be an easy heat. Let's see him here. Martin, first rig, cutting in hard. Big Uchi glide.
OHH, the other hand, Hoochie glide to start off for Martin. And a whirly bird into the flats. Super strong rider, Martin. Switch stance now wrapped up. KGB. Sorry, switch whirly bird, regular KGB wrapped up for Martin. Left foot forward, toe side now, the chromo. Super strong landing, holding that blind.
Yeah, definitely good riding so far by Martin. And last trick, the Moby Dick. Very nicely done with a late grab.
Oh, he's squeezing in one more, just a little throwaway melon, front side 180, but a super strong first
Just a
pass.
little bit of points for style.
Super strong first pass there for Martin. Things look too easy on the chromo. There's a switch stance, whirly bird, chromo, and the Moby Dick, the KGB, the big mobs. Not going for the handle pass though on the KGB, going for the wrapped up approach, and then not putting a grab on the board. Maybe the judges will look at that.
It looked like he was going for the grab, but I don't know exactly if he was able to achieve the grab or not. Let's watch him here. Last rig, Moby Dick, and then once more a little 180. And let's watch back live action from the boat. Here is first trick, second trick, half cab roll.
Half cab roll for Martin. Now coming in, left foot forward. Oh, toe side front roll. Martin going down, toe side front roll. Maybe he wanted to go Tootsie roll on that. I don't think it is switch. Actually, this is just the roll to revert. Left foot forward approach. Roll to revert.
Roll to revert. Maybe was looking for a back mob.
Popping that board back around to his left foot forward, preferred regular stance. Coming in to the wake. He definitely was going for a Tootsie there. You could see the hand, backhand, reaching around for the handle pass, not getting it. Meanwhile, Patrick's score from France, our first rider, 34.11, coming in. Getting a little drone shot there as we pick Martin back up. The Malibu boats M220 fully loaded. We've got our boat driver, 3 judges, cameraman, a rope changing assistant.
Rope man on board. It's about ready to pick Martin back up, our Malibu towboat.
Fully loaded with ballast as well, full tank of gas, as well as the power wedge. So definitely
Here we
kicking
are.
up a good wake for the riders to showcase their abilities.
Bird's eye
Martin
view.
from the drone, hillside, going for a big method, adding the style in. He's going to have time for one more toe side approach, going for toe side back roll to revert, getting the grab on there. Maybe he wanted to do a Pete Rose now coming into the wake, but not having any more time outside of the course. Martin, there's that method grab from the drone view. Toe side approach on the replay, up and over, gets the grab on the nose of the board. Toe side back roll to revert. Oh, he just threw another trick in front of us outside the course, but I was looking at the replay.
I was looking at the replay as well. We completely missed it.
Got a good cheer from the crowd, so Martin, known for his double attempt. Maybe he threw a double out there just for fun.
All right. We keep on going, keep on going. The boat is about ready to pick up our next rider. Wenley, he was here with us yesterday talking about the riding, talking about the condition, doing it for Team Germany. Next up on the water.
Yeah, Venley had experience riding on course number 2 at the other end of the lake there. Said that the conditions were challenging, but much better than obviously course number 1. So he put down a good run, got himself here to the semifinals.
And bring it up some noise on shore for Martin coming back in. Martin coming back in. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
Right on the boat camera, we can see Venley Fendrick just leaving the dock. Team Germany, let's hear ya! As we keep watching for the score for Martin to come through. Couple of folds for Martin, couple of tricks he wanted to up the amplitude, add another 180 maybe. Going down that toe side front roll where he wanted the Tootsie. Venley wrapping up for his first trick. Gonna see him cut out from the M220 wake. Here he goes. Third rider in the second heat. We're halfway through right now. There's the wrapped KGB for Venley. Backing it up. Toe side approach. Batwing to blind.
Wow, sending the board way above his head, going really bat-wingy.
Now left foot forward again. Backside 540. Backside 540 for Venley. Now toe side approach for the Dum Dum, adding the 180 onto the Tootsie Roll that we've seen a couple of times from other riders. Dum Dum from Venley. Switch stance. Toe side now. Skeezer 540
and
on top of the second wake.
On top of the second
Bouncing.
wake, unfortunately. Bouncing up, but let's watch that instant replay. That nicely executed wrapped KGB. Followed by that big batwing 2 blinds, super stylish for Venley. Next up was that backside 540. Perfectly out in the flat. Here he goes, perfect Dum Dum, textbook Dum Dum. Let's see here what happened, not getting enough speed. Kinda scared in the approach, ended up short and bounced off to the wake and fell for the last streak of pass number 1. We're just gonna have to wait for the boat to pick him up, turn around and get straight into pass number 2 from Venley.
Yeah, just going for that like double edge approach on the switch stance. Chromo 540, the Skeezer 5 starting on his edge, stopping a little bit and then digging in at the wake, trying to send that board all the way around for the front flip. 540 degree spin with the handle pass. Got a score in as well for Martin from Spain, 29.78, so not enough to take the top spot at the moment from Patrick, a 34.11. Venley only halfway through, going down at the end of his first pass, Still got 5 more tricks to do for Venley. So we'll see what he can bring. See if he gets that skeezer 5 in pass number 2.
All right, let's check back with the boat in just a second. See the scores coming in. Let's go back to live action from the boat. Here it is, Vanley. Pulling out wide. Switching it up. Hillside approach. What's it going to be?
Missing the grab on that tantrum. Probably wanted to go to blind as well. Not getting the takeoff that Vanley wanted. Switch stance now. Front side 540 for Venley. Popping it back round, switch stance, toe side. Is he going to go for the skeezer 5 again? No, going switch stance, front side 720 and going down this time. Vanley Fendrick.
Unfortunately, going down Vanley for on that toe side 720. Also, that trick looked a little short. Couldn't make it all the way to the other side of the second wake. Cased the wake and brought him down.
Yes, so we'll see how that's going to compare to their first 2 riders. Vanley unfortunately going down 2 times. Once on the skeezer 5, once on the
and
switch stance, toe side, front side 720.
And now on the water, about to go on the water, representing Team Italia, we have Filippo Chiarelli. Let's bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, Team Italia for Filippo Chiarelli. Second to last rider of the day. And we're going to see the conclusion of today's event with Massimiliano, the pizza boy, P. Ferretti, also doing it for Team Italia.
Yeah, almost back to the dock with our Malibu boats, M220, ready to pick up Filippo. Here we see on the replay, Vanley going for that tantrum. Saw him in qualifying do the tantrum to blind there. So it's definitely what he wanted to do. Back on the heels, gets this clean. Heel side, front side 5. Stays in this switch stance. Right foot forward, toe side to the wake. Didn't go for the skeezer 5. This time going for a switch stance 720. You're right. Landed on top of that second wake. Just took him down. So Vanley getting 4 tricks in his first pass. And then a couple of tricks at the start of pass number 2 for the judges to score. So let's see how that compares to Patrick and Martin. Patrick currently leading with the 34.11. Filippo Chiarelli and Massimiliano P. Ferretti, back-to-back Italians to finish off the day. Some big riding coming up, some stylish riding coming up right now. Make sure you stay with us live.
Oh yeah, Filippo definitely a super stylish rider, but Massimiliano P. Ferretti, the master of style, is gonna conclude the event today. Meanwhile, from the boat, we're having a little difficulty throwing the rope. Looks like they don't know how to throw ropes anymore. Trinky, is everything okay out there?
Yeah, we were talking about that Massi P. Ferretti style. We see it coming through in all the Italian riders, all the age categories, the under 14 girls, boys, junior men, junior women, everyone doing that single hand
toe side
back roll approach. You see the style, putting the different grabs on the tricks.
I think that single hand approach for the toe side back roll is not a style anymore, it's a way of life. It's like owning a Harley Davidson. It's something like that. Here it is. Filippo almost on the water. Let's go and check with our boat camera. Here he is on the water, getting ready to rip. Pass number 1.
Here we go, Pippo Chiarelli just approaching his first pass, second to last rider of the day. Make sure you stay with us. Get down to the shore, guys, here on site. Check out the action on the water. Pippo Chiarelli, Indy glide, sending that out. First trick, getting a solid grab on the glide. Back in on the toe side. Bat wing, backside 360. Looked a little bit out of control
Going massive.
Going so big on that bat wing backside 360. Now the Moby Dick getting that late nose grab. Third trick already for Pipo Chiarelli. There's the nose grab back. Not a back mob.
Not a back mob. It was just
instead for the half cab roll. I think he definitely wanted to do a back mob though. Toe side, front side, 720 from this switch stance, making that look too easy to finish off. Pass number one, big trick, switch stance, toe side.
Let's watch here the instant replays. Nice indie glide to open things up. Followed by a massive bat wing to blind 3, landed way out in the flat.
Again, just having to spread his body out, stall the landing, try and slow his rotation up. Here he comes back in for that Moby Dick, going for the nose grab. Maybe got a little tickle on the board, but not solid.
Here's that half cab roll, but he probably wanted to go for the full switchback mob. And here, last trick from the switch stance, it was gonna be a switch toe side 7, first trick, second run, boom, the 3 front side 360 was probably gonna go as he did in quali for a 3-2-1, but couldn't get the rewind.
Yeah, just getting hung up on a couple of tricks here. There you see again, Filippo Chiarelli, front side 540, maybe wanted to go 720, seems to be struggling to make it across both wakes. He's landing on top of the second wake a couple of times, toe side, Chromo 540,
Skeezer 540,
losing the handle.
And going down hard. Having a little bit of problem in the second pass after he did a quite smooth pass number 1. Starting to get a little frustrated on every trick and wasn't really able to stay focused to finish his pass. And we see here Filippo toe side, a switch toe side approach, going for that Skeezer 540, losing the handle, then catching an edge back behind the boat. We'll see here from the bird's eye view. Let's see if we can get you your last trick, the last trick of Filippo from the drone view.
Yeah, should have time. Going down third trick, should have time for one more. At the end of his second pass, we have a score for Vanley Fendrick from Germany, 28.67, just coming in behind Martin from Spain with 29. So that means Patrick taking the first qualifying spot, 34.11, the first rider of the heat.
And that means that Filippo will have to score more than 29.78 in order to be guaranteed a spot in the final. But let's see in just a second if we can get the last trick from Filippo from the drone view. There he is, Filippo Chiarelli, coming back up the water, out of the water for his final trick. Let's see what is it gonna be. Very close to the buoy. Let's see what is it gonna be. A KGB, a big KGB to finish things off. Probably wanted to bring it to a KGB 5 as he usually does. But stopping it at KGB.
Yeah, so it could be close between Filippo Chiarelli and Martin from Spain. Filippo struggling in that first and second pass. Catching the top of the second wake a lot of the time. Wanting to add a 180 to a lot of those tricks. The half cab roll that he wanted to be a mob. The front side 5 that maybe he wanted to be a 7.
Definitely. In the second pass, he had a little bit of problem. Maybe was too relaxed in the water. But as we bring Filippo in, let's make some noise for our final rider of the day, Massimiliano, the pizza boy, P. Ferretti. Let's bring it up from Massi, Team Italy.
Yeah, let's hear you, Team Italy. Massi just about to get on the water. Last rider of the day, last rider of this Open Men's Heat 2 semi-finals. 3 guys from the Heat of 5 progressing to the finals tomorrow. We got finals all day tomorrow. Let me get up the timetable. We've got over 40 men's starting off the day, 9 a.m. Over 40s women, over 50s men, under 14 girls and boys, over 30s men, junior women, junior men, open women, and then the open men final at the end of the day. Then we'll have prize giving ceremonies and team prize presentations
at the final banquet. So guys, for everybody, if you want to come to the final banquet tomorrow, please go to the office up by the bar and purchase the ticket by tomorrow lunchtime. So it would be nice if you could already do it today. Please, please, please go purchase the ticket for the final banquet. And let's watch now Massimiliano Piferetti, pass number 1.
Numero uno, Massimiliano Piferetti. Setting things up, toe side, right foot forward stance to start things off. Chromo 540, getting the nose grab on the board. Back in, left foot forward, toe side, bat wing to blind, really poking out that back leg, really styling it out. Now he's wrapping up Massimiliano Pifa. Wrap KGB, and again tweaking out that grab, holding it for so long.
The master of style, Massimiliano, always putting his unique touch to every single trick, every single grab that he does.
Cab 5, Massi coming up towards the end of this first pass. Right foot forward, toe side, backside 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 1, backside 1,
1,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Very nice and stylish Massi. Taking it easy, he knows what he needs to do to get into the final. Starting things off here, instant replay with that Skeezer 540. Going for that bat wing backside 180. With that really stylish grab, poking the legs out. Wrapping up for the KGB with a super tweaked out grab, Japan grab. Cab 5, and let's watch back action.
Live. Moby Dick, late nose grab for Massi Piferetti for the first trick. Second pass, back in, left foot forward, toe side, backside 540. Is he going to just stay in the wrapped up position? Yes, he is. Toe side, switch stance, Tootsie roll from the wrapped up position. Massi. Now he's coming back in, left foot forward. There's the blind. Thought it was going to be the blind Pete.
It was going to be the blind speed, but he started that G-spot, toe side back roll to blind.
Then finishing things off with the slim chance front flip, front side 3. Oh, not finishing off at all. Going there for a double for Massi, backing out of it.
Midway that he didn't get the pop that he needed, and you can see from the instant replay at the last trick that in mid-air is going to open up and be like, oh, well, not enough speed. Let's wait for the water.
Nice toe side, backside 540 for Massi Pifa. And then staying in the wrap position for a switch stance. Wrapped up Tootsie roll. Toe side front roll, backside 180. Not handle passing that one. Going for the wrapped Tootsie. Going back in. Here's the G spot. The seatbelt grab, toe side back roll to blind. Thought he was going to go for the blind Pete. I thought this was his last trick. This chance front flip, front side 360. And then he was outside of the course. But
Look at this. Halfway through the rotation, you can see him here opening up and say, nope. I'm not going to make it.
Still waiting for
scores. Some
of the scores. We have Venley 28.67, Martin 29.78. Patrick, our first rider of the heat, with a 34.11, qualified for the finals with that highest score so far. Pipo Kelly, no score through just yet. I think Massimiliano, probably with that run, guaranteed to progress to the finals tomorrow. Got a slim chance, got a KGB.
Got few big tricks in the
toe side, backside 5.
Cap 5, he got some good tricks in, he got some good Mobius in. We just have to wait what's gonna be the score, but he's probably gonna advance into finals with the top score of the heat.
Yeah, with the top score in this heat, that means he'll be riding last off the dock in the finals tomorrow. Last rider of the day, last rider of the championships. tomorrow, starting 9 a.m. with all the finals. Over 40s men, over 40s women, over 50s men, under 14 girls and boys, over 30s men, junior women, junior men, open women, and then the last of the day, open men. All those finals, maximum of 6 riders in each final.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good day of wakeboarding, a good day of competing tomorrow. Hopefully the weather forecast should be as it is today, so we're gonna be able to run course number 1. A little more action coming here on course number 1. It's closer to shore. People cheer. You have all the team riders cheering everybody up on the shore. It is a wonderful experience to be here in Club Nautico La Baietta. See it here, our Malibu towboat making it back to the dock. Still a few discussion going on in the boat between the judges.
Finished riding for the day, so Malibu boats M220 emptying all the ballast out of the tanks. As you say, just staying away from the dock, letting the judges discuss their decisions for the scores in this second heat of the open men's semi-finals.
Let's make them decide their decisions.
All right, guys. Judges in the boat.
Come on,
let's go. Let's refresh the screen. Nothing yet. I'm just going to check the weather for tomorrow. Saturday.
But we got to talk to Ricky to know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust my...
we need Ricky. Ricky is the local.
Ireland.
Ricky is the local wing foiler, so he knows exactly when wind is coming. Today he said, I'm not going to take the board out because there is not going to be enough wind. And it is so. We were able to run a nice event on course number 1. Conditions were just perfect.
I'm looking at west-northwest direction, westerly, same as today. So hopefully we'll be running on course number 1, protected from the wind. All day coming from the west.
We should be able to run course number 1, but you never know.
Right now it actually says 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 36. You wouldn't even think so out there on the lake. Looks like nothing. Maybe we should just keep the ballast in the boat. Gonna grab a wake surfboard?
Yeah, we probably should. Let's see if we got some scoring. Let's refresh once more the monitor for the live results.
Nothing.
Nothing yet. Come on, judges. Come on, judges. Still waiting for scores. All right. We're actually looking at the boat to try and understand what's going on. Judges are taking a little bit of time.
Can't quite see from here who the judges are in the boat. I know chief driver Martin James is driving the open men's semi-finals that we had just moments ago. I can't quite make out who the judges are in the boat. Refreshing the screen. Vanley 28.67. Patrick still holding on to that top spot, the first qualifying spot into the finals. I think it's probably not a question of Massimiliano's run. I think Massey's pretty safe.
Massey pretty safe, top dog for sure.
I think just Pipo Chiarelli landing on top of the wake a lot of the time, not getting the grabs that he wanted to do quite cleanly, landing some tricks a little bit sketchy. I don't know whether it's going to be tight with some of the other riders.
The benchmark now, the important thing for Filippo is to make sure that he's going to be in tomorrow's final. And in order to do so, you will have to have score higher than a 29.78. If you had scored less than that for Martin. Martin is the bubble score. If Filippo granted that Massimiliano took the win of this heat, we're assuming, Filippo has to score more than Martin. Martin is on the bubble spot. boat, the official towboat with the judges on, is still idling
Well-
away from the dock. So it means that the judges are still discussing, they're still talking. We can see them moving their hands around. Well, hopefully we'll have the scores for you very, very soon.
While we wait for the judges, obviously that was the last rider of today. Semi-finals are finished. We'll be back tomorrow for finals. Just say thank you one more time to all the sponsors. Malibu Boats bringing the M220 here for all the athletes to perform the best of their skills here at the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships 2023. Thank you, organizer Manfredi Napoli, and your team here at Wakeboard Club La Bayetta, Lago Poma in Sicilia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here he is. There's the man himself, Manfredi. Grazie mille.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Manfredi. And we also would like to thank Centro Ottico di Palermo Pisciotta, Cantina Brugnano di Partinico e Liquid Force Italia. Grazie per il vostro supporto. Thank you for your support. And still waiting for these scores.
Thank you. The International Water Ski and Wakeboard Federation, the IWWF, bringing the team here to run the event. The judges that are in the boat, the drivers, the calculators in the office processing the scores. Nuno Eka bringing the equipment for the live streaming, acting director of the production.
And we're back. We're back. Score should be in just a few seconds. Pull your screen so we can see what the scores are. Come on, come on.
Well, head into the office from the boat, we've been told. So they'll be going into the computer, into the calculation software, and we will get some scores out for you very, very soon for the second heat of the, here we go, Filippo Chiarelli, 33.45, going above Martin from Spain, taking that qualification spot, but not going ahead of Patrick, 34.11. So Filippo Chiarelli, 33.45. Just waiting on a score from Massimiliano Pifaretti, but we're pretty sure he's going to qualify directly.
Pretty sure that he's going to be in the lead.
He's going to win that heat. We can see that to be the judges in the boat.
We can definitely see that from here. Just out of curiosity, we're going to wait to see what the score is going to be. Filippo doing his job, doing what he needed. Today the goal was get into the final. And he's into the final.
Sure, even if he didn't have the run that he wanted to do, doing enough to get to the final, he can fix those little mistakes tomorrow.
For today. It's enough for today.
Maybe just adjust his speed a little bit. Maybe think he needed to change the line length, or set up a little bit wider. Whatever it happened to be for those little hiccups today.
He will probably talk to his coaches and figure out everything tonight, and then he's gonna be ready to rip tomorrow. A few seconds for the scores of Massimiliano Pifaretti coming in.
Seconds? Minutes?
Hopefully it's gonna be seconds.
Seconds.
Hopefully. The office has the numbers from the boat. It just has to punch them in to the program and feed it to us. Still a few seconds, hopefully. Right, Maria? Is it going to be only a few seconds?
Well, we know he's going to be first.
Yeah, we just want to see for...
Like by how much? There we go. 77.11. Massi Pifaretti. Like 40 points ahead of the next rider. So Massimiliano
As we predicted, Massimiliano
Pifaretti
taking the lead. And with that being said, we'll say goodbye for today, and we will see you back here tomorrow from 9 a.m. for finals day. Thank you very much for watching us. Thank you very much for being here with us. All right, thank you very much, guys. See you tomorrow.